Are you ready for another Age of Mythology 1v1? Well, you better be, because here we are. We start off with Zeus on the left-hand side named Mental. Mental? An interesting name. Starts off by going on to the hunt with his 4 villagers. He grabs a lot of sheep. Wow, he must have found some sheep pretty early right there. A good chunk of them. We got one on potentially wood or gold. And on the other side, we have low AAPM player playing as Gaia. Starting off with her forest. With 1 villager on it. Where's the rest of his villagers? Gathering hunt right here. 2 gold villagers, or 2 hero villagers gathering hunt. Getting that that food as fast as possible. We got an economic guild and a manor coming up. Setting this up as like a defensive position, making it less raidable. I think the economic guild makes its own lush too, so, and so do the houses. Or maybe that's a Gaia upgrade, I don't know. It's not doing it now, so, or maybe it is. The lush is spreading. Okay, it's coming out of the house and the economic guild. I'm pretty sure both of them do it. Right here actually, lush and lush, yeah. TNC, of course, has it. All right. We've got more on food. He's heroing these villagers as well. So these are hero citizens. Okay, there we go. It looks like Red scouted some of Blue's base. He's even heavy on wood or food. Got a relic out here. Increase the attack of ranged soldiers and ranged heroes. Wow. 5%, it's not a lot, but if you have a lot of archers, it is. Infantry train faster. 25%. That is a great relic. We've been seeing it a lot recently. Oracle behind Blue's base. I'm kind of like looking at their scouting and what they do. So like Red sent a Oracle here, it maxed out, and then he sent it about a quarter of the way across the map. He also had one down here. Is that ideal? Red sees the temple out for Blue. Blue's already aging up and Red just started. Okay. They're pretty close. See what Blue's been up to. Getting lots of wood. So he's going to build either farms or, which he probably wouldn't. He would have gone for the hunt before he started making farms. Leaving 5 on food. So that maybe for production. Okay, so he spends 100 of it. Here comes a military academy up. So he's going for production. He wants to rush early. Villagers moving to this hunt. Very aggressive hunt placement. That's a risky move right there. Gaia does not see this yet. The oracle's moving. So Blue takes an aggressive hunt. Hoping he doesn't run into... I mean, he could probably take this in time, right? Before our army starts coming out from Gaia, from Red. Oh, right, he's got the Archer Relic. Increases the range and line of sight of ranged units. Oh, wow, I didn't see that one earlier. That's a great relic. Let's look at all the relics. So we have this one in this corner. Increase the crush damage of siege. Wow, by 20%. So not Petrobolos, but it'll work with like siege towers. Gain 20% extra crush damage and behemoths. Insane. That's a crazy relic. Increases the attack of ranged soldiers. We've already seen this one, but it would. If Blue sees it, he does not see it, so he doesn't know to go for it. But as soon as he sees it, I hope he realizes that he can go heavy into archers with this. An additional range and additional damage for the archer line. Armory comes out in the back. He's building houses on the perimeter. That's a great temple position. It protects this gold mine, so they have to come around through the watchtower. Beautiful. Blue's played tower defense games before. Got a fight come breaking out over here. Red scouted the units, but Blue had army ready. He should put Heracles on the automaton and have the Minotaur fighting the Murmillo. That way it does things like that. There we go. There we go. Big hit. And Blue does take the hunt in time. Look at him. He doesn't mind this at all. Go in for the hit. It's at 4.2 speed, and Heracles has 5, so he can hit it. Oh, he does. Take that one out too. Take it out too. Okay, okay, okay. Starts rebuilding the automaton. So Red's playing aggressive. He's already built army. He's ready to fight. Taking some hunt in the back. We've got Blue taking more aggressive hunts. Protecting this hunt. This is a perfectly viable hunt, right? But he knows the time to get the far ones is now. Because the armies are small. They won't be able to annihilate all the villagers. Look at this, and then... Uh-oh. Saw a little bit of Red's army. I don't know if you noticed it. But I like the way he's positioned his units. He's ready to defend his villagers in the aggressive hunt. It's not like he's building a lot. He's just using what he's gotten for free and his heroes. Let's see if Red... Nope, Red's moving on. Red's scouting a little bit with his army. Oh, he wanted to pick up the relic. So he takes the attack range relic. Or the attack damage relic. Now Blue saw that, so he knows that Red has an army. He should know to start building units. He's got another military academy coming up, while 2 hoplites make it on their way to the field. Hoplites, not hoplites. Interesting having 2 storehouses for 1 mine. I mean, it's more efficient. You get the gold faster at the cost of 50 lumber. Which I guess you can justify if you have heavy lumber. Blue has the second Minotaur. And the fight starts freaking out. Minotaur bashing away the infantry. Moving in and start attacking the Terma. Get your heroes on the automatons. There he goes, there he goes. He realized it. Get the Minotaur on the Murmillo. Get your heroes on the automatons, man. His heroes start going down. Minotaur down. This Hydra's got 2 heads now, but he doesn't want to lose it. Okay, starts doing some damage. You definitely want to save it. Hoplite coming in, but they're just gonna get surrounded and killed. Hoplite and Jason comes back out. So the Hoplite will do bonus damage to the Trema, which is nice. Yes, Jason goes in. Yes, oh, he could have finished it. Blue's starting to get a bunch of upgrades. He wants these ready before he starts another fight. Getting bold Minotaurs, huh? Hasn't made any Centaur. Wait, is this even for Centaurs? Yes, it is. Wait, but he didn't get Hermes. Isn't that Hera's god power? Anyway, Red really doesn't like Blue's granaries, so he takes him out. Red also upgrading his economy and his infantry, his units, so there won't be any fighting happening for the next couple minutes while these guys optimize their armies, upgrade their armies. Now the thing about going up against Greeks is they have a very small supply of hero units. So if you manage to focus them down, like say with the Terma, then your automatons can really finish off the enemy army. Red retreating back to his base, gathering his forces up. We see a spider layer come out somewhere. Here we go, right here. Red protecting his assets, taking the forward gold. That's good. He's taking from several sources. That's a smart way to play. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? Even though it's more raidable, you're more raidable because you have multiple sources, places you can get raided from. The trade-off is you gather from multiple sources so that your inside gold lasts longer, which is good because if you ever lose your outside gold, you need something to fall back on. That's what Red is doing. Oh, a polar bear. We are on a tundra map. Wisdom falling in bird from Red. Oh. Did its job, it scouted. And it goes down, but it had got plenty of information for Red. He sees that Blue is moving in. Here we go. Hydra with 3 heads is going to do some crazy damage to the Murmillo. Brings out bronze armor. One of the strongest god powers in the game, in my opinion. That just makes your army like twice as strong. Your units last twice as long. The Hydra about to go down. There it goes. A big damage source goes down for Blue, but he's still thinks he can take this fight. It looks okay, but I think the bronze armor is really carrying him. As soon as that ends in 10 seconds, he's gonna be in trouble. Moves in to go on the Arcus. Hoplites doing some damage. Bronze armor's off. We have some peltists coming out. They all handle the Termas. And the Arcus. You saw that Red was building Arcuses and he's coming out with the peltists. You need something for the infantry though. The peltists were doing great damage, but you still need to protect. Okay, that's fine. Good fighting. Good fighting. Bull Minotaur coming out. Blue protecting his assets with walls. Also taking from outside gold sources. Because there's one at home ran out. Still plenty of villagers on gold. He's actually floating too much gold. Like you need, yeah, okay. I was gonna say you need half of these put somewhere else in the meantime. While you find a way to spend your gold, because you need food now like crazy. He does more on favor than he does on food. He's got the town center rallied to food, but will it come in time? Uh-oh. We have Implode coming in from Gaia, eating all of Blue's units, and he says that's it. Wow. Mental's entire army got eaten by the black hole. I mean, I thought it spits it back out, but that it was Blue. You know, realized that enemy was in age 4. Let me stop that. Yeah, Mental tried, but he looked like he was in a pretty strong position the whole game. But Gaia just outplayed him by aging up and using his units. Blue was really relying on that bronze armor to carry him. And his Hoplites were dying to the Arcus in that big fight. Yeah, we see that even though Blue built army, he built it for protection at first and didn't have the production to stop to end any fights in his favor. He was gathering too much gold, it seems. You know, it's 2,000 gold could have been, 1,000 of that could have been put into food. Or, he could have bought a market and started buying food. That's, that's terrible. But if you need something in a quick flash, it's nice to have. He had too many villagers on gold too early. And so he knew he needed the gold, but he had way too many on favor as well. He needed food. He only had 4 on food for the longest time. He has the higher peak, but citizens gather faster, so it's kind of misleading. Anyways, it was a good fight. A good fight. All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate anything. Thank you. Goodbye.